So yeah, so you deal the 2 harm from your cane sword, and I'll go ahead and mark that off before I forget. Up, up. Uh, as your sword cuts into this thing's neck, it doesn't go cleanly through like you imagined it would. This thing appears.
Okay, let me. I will. So do I mark down 3 luck points down? So I have 3 left.
Yes, so you all have 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to use a luck point?
Yeah, I'll use a luck point to turn that into 12.
The second one?
Yeah.
All right, which is what, 2 additional harm, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
10 plus harm, you inflict 2 harm, yep. So yeah, much better. Your sword still doesn't, it doesn't cut through cleanly like you imagined it would. This thing appears to be harder than you initially imagined. But you went for a weak spot. This thing's head, if you can really call it that. It's a bit surreal because this thing doesn't really have a humanoid anatomy. Um, but however, as you do cut into it, into a weak spot, you do see that this thing, as if cutting into a hot dog, you see the sort of cross section of this thing's neck, and it does appear that there's flesh on the inside, despite externally just looking like a painting.
Like a mimic.
Mm-hmm. So that is as everyone has gone, correct? Yep. So this thing, as you cut into its neck, it howls. It not howls. It screams. As it turns its attention. It removes its teeth from Kurz's. Excuse me. I had to do that. Kurz's gloved hand, and will instead attack the one that has offended it. It is going to scratch at you with its crab-like appendages, Professor, for 2 harm.
I was gonna say, can I? Oh, it doesn't have to make a roll to hit it or anything.
No, Keeper's moves just happen.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No. So yeah, it does. It's 2 harm, but your immortality removes that by 1. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you suffer 1 harm. Mark that off. And that's that
Yes,
thing's
1
turn.
harm.
As it sort of slithers, as if like turning, as if you're like bending a sticker, I guess. It contorts itself to get out from between the wall and the chair as it pounces past you, Josh, nearly taking your eye out with one of its sharp appendages. Where it comes down to a point, and it hops onto the professor's shoulders. 2 of its bottom appendages gripping onto his shoulders as the other 2 whoosh, whoosh, attack him in the clavicle, I'll say.
That's bad.
You guys now have your turns back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seeing that, do I get the sense that my sword cane is not as effective as a weapon could be against this thing?
Definitely. You've used this sword cane before, mostly in self-defense situations, which this appears to be. And you definitely know silver works on some things like vampiric. So some breeds of vampiric creatures, vampires, whatever. Definitely on werewolves, but on this thing, it doesn't seem to have any more or less bite to it.
Okay. I posted that thing with the luck point that can deal with after the combat.
You discover, something happened. Something now is related to something you were involved in years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing I wanted to do now for this turn was a roll to see if I have something with me.
Oh. You need a special weapon. Oh, and that goes hand in hand with your luck thing there.
Yeah. So I need to roll first, right?
Yes.
Roll plus weird. Weird roll.
Yeah, so here's armory. Let's hit that roll. Weird. Ooh!
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm back. Don't call it a comeback.
It clicks. You know what this thing is. You know what's going to hurt it. You have, conveniently, because you never leave without it, because you had a fucking run-in with this thing years ago. Not this thing in particularly, but things of this kind years ago. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this revelation to happen so soon. I'm excited because it means I don't have to worry about it later.
Aha.
So as this thing is trying to claw at your face and you're desperately trying to keep it off you, you recall, however, that was a move, so you can't do it on your turn. You do have in your inside coat pocket a vial of salt water, seawater, to be exact. And if you could just get to it, you might be able to pour it onto this thing or onto your cane sword or what have you. You can also
I look.
communicate this information if you so wish.
Yes, I was gonna say. I look to the others. Like I grab my coat and say, "In my pocket, the vial. Take it and use it."
Ooh. I have a question.
Yes.
Can I have to? I feel like the thing I can do for I'm still looking at Jinx.
Mhm.
Can I help whoever wants to do something to it next by trying to use Jinx to hold the painting still, so that they can get like a good shot at it?
That's a weird plus roll, right? Or plus weird?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. Roll it up. You're using your Jinx move. Oh my gosh!
I
Destroyed it.
All right. So
I
yeah,
didn't roll a
on
move,
a plus
though,
10, hold 2. You can spend your hold 1 for 1 to
Mhm.
do any of those, I think. Let's see.
Yeah. I think
Doesn't
so.
seem what. So yeah, I guess just you can apply any of those effects. One effect for one hold. Whenever you want. I don't think it needs to be on your turn or even on an ally's turn. You just apply it, and then the next person that can benefit from it or be harmed by it happens.
Okay.
So
So whoever like attacks it next or whatever gets +1 forward because I interfere with their enemy. So I'll get rid of one
Teamwork,
hold.
man.
Teamwork
you
makes
have
the
you
dream
have
work.
one more hold. You can spend whatever. So yeah, whoever help 100, giving them +1 forward. Yeah. So whoever wants to take that hold may take their turn now.
You got him paralyzed. You have a tip from a buddy.
I'm wondering
of
if
the
we should.
saltwater?
I just want to shoot the damn thing, but also the salt water.
And also, we have to answer for the gunshots now. People heard that shit.
I haven't shot anything yet because I didn't roll anything yet, or I didn't successfully do anything.
Okay,
right.
okay. So you didn't shoot, or you just didn't shoot or hit it when you shot.
It sounds like it was by my thumb, so I don't think I grabbed my gun at all.
Okay, sounds good.
It bit the hand that you were kind of keeping at arm's length because you took it from Boo's hands to keep it at arm's length, so you could shoot it with your other hand, your pistol hand, your gun hand.
Okay, so I did shoot then.
Yes, you did shoot, and you did damage it from what you saw.
All right, fuck it.
So,
I'm just gonna keep
though,
unloading into it then.
again, the bullet didn't pass through the painting like you imagined it would.
Yeah, but Curse is a simple guy.
Before you do that, do you want
If nothing
me
else,
to
bullets are a
have...
distraction.
True. Do you want Josh to help by like getting the water, slathering on that to possibly make it so your bullets are more effective?
Sure.
I'm okay with doing that. He's here mostly to assist the other weird folk and Curse.
So
he's normal.
you want to roll to help out by using the salt water. All right, so roll cool +1 because you have
Cool.
+1 forward from this thing being kind of held still with this magic.
I can do that. Do I have anything to help with this? I do not. I'm an escape route if I need it. Don't suck horribly? Maybe, possibly, sort of.
You fumble and you drop the.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
there you go.
so good.
All right, I'm
We're
going
going
to two
great,
now ones.
guys.
So
no, sorry.
you reach underneath this painting into the inside. Oh, it's all coming together. The inside coat pocket of Professor Mortimer, and you find the vial. At least you hope you find the vial that he's talking about. You find a vial,
I'm a lucky
and
guy.
it's this kind of cloudy but clear liquid. Frantically, you unscrew the cap or uncork it, whichever the good professor prefers to do, and you splash it over the back of this painting, and it howls, it screams as you fucking pour this salt water, and you see it, you hear it sizzle.
And
Not
hopefully,
only, let me see what I wrote here. Not only does it sort of writhe in pain, immobilizing it, it also appears to get spongier, softer. Curse, you have +1 forward to whatever you decide to do.
Just unload a magazine into it at this freaking point.
just shoot the fucking thing.
Shoot the shit
Ah.
out
Yeah,
of it,
that's
dude.
about what I expected.
Hey, you know what? That's still good. That's still a success. I
Mm-hmm.
have a +1 to shooting. Damn, I thought you have like a +2.
I wished.
I did say it's
Rootin', tootin', and shootin'.
immobilized.
I don't think a 9
got
would
it.
boost it
Okay.
up enough anyways.
So yeah, you fire your shot into the back of this painting, if you can even really call it that anymore. And this time, the bullet goes right through. And it's not a sort of a papery ripping sound, not that you can really hear it over the gunshot, really, at this point, we know it's not paper at all, or canvas, or what have you. The frame is not gilded metal, it's not wood. This entire thing is flesh. And as the salt sizzles over it, like as if its whole being is an open wound, you see that your bullet is doing what it's supposed to do to flesh now. 2 harm, correct?
Yes.
Can we make it 3 harm with one of my holds? Because I can inflict harm on the target due to an accident. I don't know what that would entail for this specifically, but
You absolutely can.
fuck yeah. Oops.
Wee-haw.
This thing tries to swing at you, Curse, with its crab appendages. It does 1 harm, which is reduced by your armor to nothing. It scratches your Kevlar vest. It can't get the other one back there, as it's just in so much pain. It reaches back with that other crab appendage, and it just gets more of this cascading salty water over the appendage, and it reels it back, and it falls. It releases the professor. It is on its back, kind of stuck like a turtle, and it's saying, "No, no, please, please spare you, Peter. It hurts. It pains us."
It's kind of cute in an ugly way.
Kind of ugly in every way.
First is in the middle of reloading another magazine. You guys
Should
got
we
3
take it in?
seconds. You guys got 3 seconds to decide what to do before I shoot it.
Put it in the van.
To be fair, it might actually be the only thing that knows what happened to the professor.
We only got 1 charge to keep this thing.
Hmm.
Alright. You guys figure it out. If it does anything, ice it. I know we got a live capture policy, but this isn't exactly the thing that captured the professor from the sounds of it. I'm gonna deal with the guards. They're gonna come up here in a second now.
Yeah, you do hear the commotion in the hallway as people. Granted, not every office has people in it right now. It is the weekend. Really, it's just Mr. Donovan, who is an out-and-out workaholic, and
The fucking nerds.
an elderly lady at the far end of the hall who pokes her head out with a worried glance, but she appears to be knitting, which, granted, is a weird thing to be doing in an office space, but whatever. Maybe that's her business. It's not your business. And of course,
Doesn't have to be.
Dolores is peeking in, horrified with her hands over her ears. She's clearly not used to gunshots, whether or not she lives in Boston.
Person's gonna flash the FBI badge as he's walking down the hall. FBI business, stay inside.
As you glance at Mr. Donovan, you do see that he is he's looking out into the hallway, but he has his corded phone and receiver in his hand, and it is you see the cords snaking all the way back to the outlet. He's curious, but he's working. Goddamn it!
No fucking working.
He puts the receiver up to his chest to muffle his speech. And he says, "Could you keep it down, please? Thank you." And he
Alright.
closes the door with his foot and disappears. The old lady, who probably honestly already hard of hearing, so these gunshots are really just a minor nuisance to her. She just grimaces and shakes her head and disappears back into her office. But Dolores is definitely worried. Like, what are you shooting at in there?
Don't
Kids.
ask questions you don't want the answers to, Mr. Lars.
That's screaming. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's gotta get solved soon enough. Would you mind coming with me down to reception? We should go talk with the guards.
Please. And yeah, you definitely need to lean in to hear her. One, because of your hood kind of blocking the sound waves, and two, because I think it's still going. Ah! Ah!
Go radio the
Yes,
boys. We got something up here. Living, talking, fighting, painting. Bravo, you can keep.
That's kind of sick.
It is kind of sick. Charlie can keep looking around. Alpha, Bravo, lock up the van. Coming up here.
Now, don't
Understood.
make me take out another vial of salt water, you filthy cretin.
No, please. It burns you, Peter. It burns.
I want to make a Hobbit reference, but I don't think that exists. Oh wait, no, the books do. Whatever.
It burns us. It burns. No. It burns us.
There it is.
Burns us!
You, Peter, has no fight in him.
Who is he talking about?
He said,
It's a-
you, Peter. Oh, wait, I guess I can, he's saying his name. You guys know what the painting looks like. Baboom. Oh, wait, no. Baboom.
Upita.
You Peter.
You, Peter.
And so he said, what? He has more fight in him?
Has no fight in him.
Oh, okay.
What happened to the other professor? The doctor?
You see his painting form. Oh, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. I gotta take this.
Do you think?
It's okay.
Be in
Take a
suspense
5.
for a bit. Yeah, take a 5.
Yeah.
That was a fun little bit.
Yeah. Who got fucked up?
Who's gonna get a band-aid and a slurshie?
How hard
Fuck
are you?
yeah. Well, I've got
like,
3
3?
harm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't heal yourself with magic, and I can heal you too.
Yeah.
And the car... doesn't have a medic thing, does it? No.
No, I'm the medic.
You're the medic, that's what I thought.
I'm the better medic. Medical
Bad behavior.
real bad behavior up in this.
Papa! Hey, I've been attacked by a painting! The fuck?
Again?
Again!
Yeah, I didn't learn the first time. I picked it up again.
Maybe we should get the shotgun. Or maybe we shouldn't, because like the magic sort of seemed the more effective part of it. So
Yeah, and the salt water.
But I like my shotgun.
yeah,
Make
and
it
I
a
like my
magical
assault
shotgun.
rifle, but that's in the van.
Yeah. My fire axe is in the van.
I have a knife, but it's so much less effective than just doing magic.
Yeah, that's me with my big knife. I'm like, why? Like,
How about I use
Like-
this?
Well, because my tough is -1, so anything I do with tough, I'm like, ooh, might as well
cringe.
just use my magic. But then again, if you miss on a attack, do you get any? Where is it?
Expose yourself to harm or
Okay, so
risk
you get-
danger.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, there's literally no reason for me to use my knife. Except it's funny to have a child with a knife running around.
And a shotgun.
And a shotgun.
What do you have? A knife.
I have 2 knives, but one is currently stuck in a drawer.
I thought we got that out.
I don't think we got it out. You guys used it as a handle.
Yeah, no, it's not out yet.
It shall be out once the phone call is
I'm
done.
back.
Hey,
Welcome
Sir.
back.
Welcome back.
All right. So,
You
Mortimer
okay?
asked what. Yeah. And then.
all right. God, what was the
Donde
question?
está, professor?
Oh,
Don't ask that. Oh, detonator.
Jesus.
as you ask that, you don't immediately get an answer. As this painting on its back, its spindly legs in the air, it starts to what's the word? Not gyrate. Warble is really the only thing I can think of.
Warble.
It
Undulates.
undulates. Perfect. Yes,
Classic.
like undulating mass of flesh with the video game texture of a painting over it. It starts to lose its color. However, it sort of washes away, almost like a chameleon's scales. If chameleons have scales,
I think we do.
Anyway.
and
They do.
before long, yeah, okay. It's no longer colored like a painting, but colored like a mass of flesh, like a crab without its shell.
Oh.
Ew.
Two
Ooh,
eye stalks
awesome.
coming out of the top, where the face of Saturn used to be, and disgusting kind of pinch. No, not pincery, like a close up of a snail's mouth. You know what I'm talking about?
Ugh. Yeah, I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was imagining. And to its credit, its voice doesn't change with its newfound form. As it says, "No, I know not. You Peter knows nothing. Watch and report. Watch and report. All you Peter does."
Then tell me everything that you have watched in this office. I reach my hand into my pocket as if to take out more salt water.
No, please, you Peter arrived covered in burlap with Bolton, damnable Bolton, disgusting Bolton, evil Bolton. Bolton put you Peter on the wall. Bolton told him to watch. Bolton. One of the spindly legs points over towards the puddle of blood. This, your Bolton did this as you Peter watched. Bolton hurt your professor, yes?
Seems possible.
You... I see. And where is this Bolton now?
Bolton. Evil Bolton. You got a pen and paper?
Boo
there's
does.
plenty of books.
Crayons and a coloring book.
That's
Got
better.
pen and paper?
I do.
It's a bit weird to just say that this thing gives you his address, but
He could
mean, this
draw,
whole thing
draw
is
a building
weird,
and we
so-
just recognize which
the whole
one
thing
it
is weird.
Can he like describe by like landmarks, but
Yes,
like in a really
he-
esoteric way?
He spells out with landmarks. He says, he points out, oh yeah, take a left at Boston Commons, then
At the tall tower of glass. The sun. When we were coming, we were behind the tall tower of glass, aka skyscraper, with the sun on our back.
yeah, no, take a left. Wait, yes, a left. No, second left.
The
Yeah.
other left.
You get directions, and its stalks look up at you, Mortimer. One stalk looks at Mortimer, the other at Josh, as it says, "You did good, yes. Gave up Bolton."
Yes. He gives a
You're a
thumbs up while
snitch!
holding his gun at it.
You're a snitch. What'd you say, Josh?
He says yes while giving a thumbs up, and the other hand has a gun pointed at him. I don't want
It flinches, despite the gun not really moving. You, S.O.U.P, the infidels, heretics,
Well, that's rude.
the venerable brother. The venerable brother tells you, Peter, tells Bolton of you. You are a problem. You are enemies of Golgora.
What's a Golgora?
Golgora, the Great One. Golgora, the Venerable. The pulsating God of all matter.
Did he say pulsating?
Putrid and wonderful in her anathema to all that is pure. Not Golgora.
Yeah, that helps narrow it down a lot. I look over to Professor.
And
This is so up your alley, not mine.
oh, absolutely it is. When it clicked earlier, as you cut into this thing and saw the flesh within the flesh, this is that cult that one of your colleagues told you about. Weird extremists from parts of North Africa and more so Eastern Europe, the sort of Ukrainian, Russian area. Maybe even more further east, in parts of Siberia, there's some rumors of these esoteric isolationist villages that sort of worship the flesh and feast upon it. And you do believe the name Golgora came out of that colleague's mouth. You had a theory after hearing about them that such a thing, such a creature that would worship such a fell god, is nothing more than an open wound on the natural order of the world. And what better for a wound than salt? And that's when you guys. Well, that's when Mortimer probably remembers the rock salt by the door.
Yeah. Rock
And the
salt
journal that
by
has
the
gone
door.
unread.
No, you,
Satisfied
Peter, you're
to
gonna
sip-
stay put and you're gonna stay where you are and not move, or that rock salt over there is gonna be right on top of you.
I'm gonna hold it above your head and watch you.
Still on
Can
its
I?
back.
Do it, that's fucked up.
Its eyes kind of. Its eyes kind of. Not eyes. Legs kind of like curl up like.
Move the
Like
spider.
okay, stay right here. Gotcha.
Not moving.
I open the journal and have a look while we wait for the boys to get up here with the charge.
I'll read the final entry and then. Kirsch, are you doing anything in particular at this time, or are you just?
I'm just
escorting-
waiting on those guards to show up.
Just a hand.
He's gonna like
the
go
guards,
down the elevator.
Your guys?
No, the actual guards.
Like because they heard gunshots, so assumedly.
Yeah. You don't see what was his name, Dave. You don't see Dave getting off his ass anytime soon over some muffled gunshots. Gunshots are loud, and you are 5 feet. Not 5 feet. 5 floors up.
floors.
However,
He's gonna go down to the reception anyways. Then
right. And as the elevator doors open, you do see. You see Dave exactly where you left him, feet kind of propped up on the desk and reading his newspaper. And Officer Dan, I really just give a bunch of D names, huh? I guess my favorite
Lots of
letter.
D.
Kind of leaning on the desk, And as you approach, you hear the security guard say, "Fucking sucks," and the beat cop just says, "It's not even baseball season. What are you talking about?" And then his attention turns to you. "Everything okay up there? I thought I heard something."
Chris is going to do the classic spook thing. He's going to lie.
Gasp!
You're
Really? I
going
thought
to
that was coming from out here.
roll your manipulate. Actually, you know what? Take a +1 forward as Dolores kind of glances at you, and after stammering a bit, says, yeah, I mean, nothing up there. Just, regular old investigation. Let's take a +1 forward to your.
I've only
9.
rolled mid.
You will have
Only mid.
My God.
Wait,
Only
did you add
mid,
the
no
+4
cap.
already? Oh yeah, no, because you don't have any
Yeah.
charm, do you? Damn.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, a 7 would have been fine anyway. But manipulated person is wait. Why is it not telling me?
You had to open for a normal person.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now. Oh, right. Yeah, that shit again. God damn it. Man, I'm such a newbie to this stuff. You guys find if I just hand wave and be
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck it.
You're all good.
Easiness over staying true to the system that I'm trying for the first time. He kind of remembering the headache he got earlier from having to deal with you knuckleheads. Shakes his head and sighs and says, "Whatever. Look, as far as I'm concerned, you could have shot your 3 other buddies up there, kid including. I wouldn't give a shit, as long as you don't bother me about it. Find anything, Spook?"
More questions than answers. Just our line of work. Gotta get the boys not at the truck. So he gets more eyes on it.
It's more of you.
Some more eye. Don't worry. Not in much trouble. Not if I can help it.
As you say, don't worry, won't be any more trouble. The doors open, and you see agents Alpha and Bravo carrying in the Atom Cage. Which it's not a terribly unwieldy thing. In order to move it, it is easier if it's a 2-person job. 1 person could move it with some difficulty, but it's more or less a slightly heavier minigun. They push the doors open.
Artillery.
Be advised. No. Lift your side up. Be advised. Lift your side up. Watch step. Step up. Bravo. Oh wait, I don't even have the police codes open.
He says 10-4.
Yeah, sure. 10-4. Good copy.
Curse is just gonna look back to the security guards to get rid of the smell. Not lying.
Without even looking up from his newspaper. Without even looking up from his newspaper.
I'm not
You're
lying.
not wrong.
I'm not lying. It won't help cover the smell.
Fucking Dave does say, "Fuck it, finally."
I must have Donovan had similar complaints. Not our job, but something we can do anyways. Get some clean air now.
Whatever. It's out of my hands now.
Fair enough. He's gonna go back to go help the boys lift up the Atom cradle.
Be advised, take this thing out heavier.
I think you've been skipping on PT.
Be advised. Nuh-uh. He
I
does
just
kinda
look at
hold it a little
Bravo.
higher.
Just look at Bravo to see, confirm or deny. Has been
10-4.
skipping training.
That's such a vindictive 10-4.
I know what we're doing when we get back then.
Here, let me get the police codes open just for future reference. Is it coperator.com? Yes, it is.
Yeah. I also have it open so I know what's going on.
Mhm. Well, luckily, all I've been really saying so far is 10-4.
Yeah.
It's worked out.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he doesn't say 10-4. He points across at kind of cradling his end of the cradle on one arm. He points across at Alpha and says 10-34.
Riot.
What a riot! This guy's saying that
Joke.
he doesn't skip out.
Fucking jokes!
But yeah, so you guys managed to carry this thing back. Do you leave Dolores down here? Do you advise her to?
Nah, she can come up.
So yeah, she, the
You
the
can always
three of
use
you
more
agents,
foot labor at the agency.
the the three of you knuckleheads get into the elevator with this this cradle. You stand it up, and she's looking at this thing. And granted, to people that don't know what this fucking thing is, it looks pretty volatile. It kind of hums passively, and this sort of a blue light on three of its sides, as it is sort of triangular in shape. It looks radioactive.
It's the next gen MacBook.
I'll wait down here if it's all right.
Sure. But
If
if
you
you
need
if
me,
you ain't more
just,
information, come back up.
of course. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
What if she did it though? You can't let her go.
But she never did. It's a courtesy request than an actual request.
So you guys are taking the elevator back up, and while that was going on, you guys were reading the entry in the journal, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I will say Boo is preoccupied with the painting. She's kind of staring at it, and we don't have to do it right now, but she will ask it a couple questions.
Yeah, we can do that in a second. But at the top of the final page with any writing on it, giving a cursor you flip through, it does appear to be the last page with writing on it. It starts abruptly, continuation from the previous page, which seems to have been ripped out. It should help. If my theory to their anatomy is correct, then they are essentially walking open wounds. Ding! With my newfound ally, I am confident in our chances of success. I have to be. Bolton and I are all that stands between the fate of the mortal realm and the unknowable cruelty at the hands of the children. If you're reading this, it is likely I have failed. Forgive me.
Woof.
Close that, pocket it, and decide to take it with me as we make a trip back to the office.
All right. Better it disappears into your pocket than Mr. Prison Wallet.
Josh's.
Hey, well, it would be safe. No one can steal it. Nobody can rob from me at any point. That's actually a thing. Anybody that tries to pickpocket him, he just has nothing in his pockets ever.
They disappear and are never seen again.
You just hear as someone just
Normal,
goes
quote
in.
unquote.
Get sucked into the void.
Later, Boo's like, hey, you got any human bones? That's a silly question. I know you do. Give me human bones.
Just slowly pulls out a femur. Don't ask.
That reminds me of a South Park episode. Anyway.
Oh, you did
Um,
say you carry snacks.
Yeah. I'm very curious what a dog whistle would do to this painting.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think
if
it would-
anything.
I'll let you do your questioning, and then I'll do that in case it makes him like explode or something.
I mean, it's really just one question. And I don't know if... I don't know where I was going with that. Boo, it would essentially try and find out if there's anything else this guy, or this painting, or whatever, the flesh crab could could tell us Should probably ask about Bolton. Like, what can you tell us about him?
Manipulate someone is never used against monsters. And fuck it, Yupita's a coward. Yeah, Yupita looks up at you. Its appendage is still kind of curled inward on itself, and he says, "Bolton, evil Bolton, answers to the venerable one. He is sneaky, moves about, unseen, unheard, changes what you see, what you hear, not what you smell."
So we can smell him then. What does he smell like?
If this thing could blink.
I don't know what he smells like.
Go on.
Yupita has no nose, but you do. You all do. Tell Yupita, what does evil Bolton smell like?
Well, if he smells like you, it smells like a 1045.
That means corpse.
He smells like a rotten body.
Yeah.
So if he smells like you, I'm pretty sure we'll find him pretty quickly.
Well, like I did literally just give you his address, so maybe, probably will. If he's there.
So what I'm hearing is you can't tell us anything else useful then. I'll keep that in mind.
And then she narrows her eyes.
Yupita has many insights into his brothers, his sisters. But
You know who will love to hear about your brothers and sisters? The guys back at the office.
Yupita lives. Yupita will not die here. Not next to these bonobo heads.
You really don't like these monkeys.
Fucking monkeys. They're apes. They're apes.
Why are you correcting me?
The difference is it's okay.
Because you are wrong.
Being right is more important than being happy.
Kirsten, we only have one charge on the gun thing, right? If we can't use anything that Yupita says, can't we just kill him? I would really like to do that. I have my knife. I could use the shotgun.
You are so murder happy today.
Yeah.
I believe it is important to arm the agency with information in the event of any upcoming conflict, shall we say.
But what if we find something better?
Oh my gosh. Just real quick, I forgot to do this. In case you guys wanted to write anything down.
Oh, a little notepad.
Yeah.
Notepad.
Something one of you can edit to put something down so that we all see. So I guess to sort of christen it, I will go ahead and you feel free to change the nope, that is wrong. Feel free to change the format if you so wish. What are you doing? Oh.
Can Joshua hold up the dog whistle and ask Yupita, have you ever seen the doc use this? Doc, Professor?
Yupita has never laid his eyes on this old, disgusting, decrepit, wrinkled professor before this morning.
Yeah, sounds like the professor's partner brought him in at the same time, and then
They got fucked up.
Smells like betrayal.
I wonder if this thing was able to communicate what it's seeing to anything or anyone else,
That is a
other than
really
just
good question.
talking. Because he said he's supposed to report, and if I understood correctly, Bolton brought him in, and then, like, this morning, and then, shit went down, and he was left here to observe and report.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, hold on. Say again?
She's
Oh,
saying,
Ask it.
is Upita
How do you
able
report
to...
to your master?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have they just been snitching on us the whole fucking time?
He pulls out his Motorola from a flap.
oh,
So much worse.
I like that.
Oh man, all the agency gave me was this Ericsson flip phone.
All I have is a Walkman. Oh, it's broken again.
They won't even let me have a shotgun. That doesn't stop me.
So, what do you ask it, if anything?
How it reports, because it. Hold on.